Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just an affable couple in love that loves reacting to Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yeah, we do.
This is season 2, episode number 10. You can see all of our reactions in a playlist in the description of this video. And you can also get early ad-free access and see our full watch-along reactions over on Patreon.
Yep.
Ready to do this?
I'm ready.
You did it! You're an earthbender.
Let's defeat the Fire Lord before the comet arrives.
All right, so we're just reminding everyone about the pressure hanging is on.
What's out here?
There's hundreds of little... Shh! Don't ruin the surprise. Just watch. I'm putting an orchestra together.
Well, la-dee-da.
Reminds me of Gremlins when... oh! When he's playing the keyboard in Gremlins and Gizmo singing along, like doing the notes.
We should be making plans.
We're all picking mini vacations.
There's no time for vacation.
He's got a point.
We need some intelligence if we're gonna win this war.
All right, we'll finish our vacations and then we'll look for Sokka's intelligence.
Where would you like to go on your mini vacation?
How about the Misty Palms Oasis?
It's one of nature's wonders.
Oh.
Must have changed ownership since I was here.
Excuse me?
No worries. I clean up easy.
You're a living relic.
I try.
Professor Zay, head of anthropology at Ba Sing Se University.
I want to study you.
Do you have a more current map?
Certainly.
What, no Fire Nation? Doesn't anybody have a good map of that place?
I've found lost civilizations all over the Earth Kingdom, but I haven't managed to find Wan Shi Tong's library. It is said to contain a vast collection of knowledge, and knowledge is priceless.
Sounds like good times.
It was built by the great knowledge spirit Wan Shi Tong with the help of his foxy knowledge seekers.
Oh,
Foxy
so this
knowledge?
spirit has attractive assistants, huh?
I think he means they
Yeah.
look like actual fox.
Wan Shi Tong and his knowledge seekers collected books from all over the world and put them on display for mankind to read so that we might better ourselves.
You think they've got info on the Fire Nation? A map, maybe?
If such a thing exists, it's in Wan Shi Tong's library.
Aang, I do believe it's my turn. I'd like
For his
to spend
vacation?
my vacation at the library!
When do I get to pick?
You gotta work here a little longer before you qualify for vacation time.
I've made several trips into the Siwang Desert and almost died each time. I'm afraid that desert's impossible to cross.
Professor, would you like to see our sky bison?
Sandbenders, shoo! Away from the bison!
I have a feeling there's going to be trouble later. Going to be a problem.
Tell me, Sky Bison, are you the last of your breed? Oh, delightful! I only wish I spoke his tongue. Oh, the stories this beast could tell. Shush, chatty monkey.
Shouldn't be too hard to find a place like this out here.
Unless it's buried. Maybe Toph can find it, like, by looking underground
There it is!
with her earthbending.
That's what it will sound like when one of you spots it.
She's great.
Down there.
Yep, buried.
It's obviously not what we're looking for. The building in this drawing is enormous.
That's the top of it.
What kind of animal is that?
A fox?
Foxy.
I think that was one of the knowledge seekers.
This is the library. Look,
That might actually mean it's cool in there.
My life's ambition is now full of sand.
Time to start excavating.
It's going to take a while.
The inside seems to be completely intact, and it's huge.
I say we climb up there and give it a look.
I say you guys go ahead without me.
You've got something against libraries?
I've held books before. I gotta tell you, they don't exactly do it for me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Let me know if they have something you can listen to. Don't worry, buddy. I'm not making you go underground ever again. You could stay out here with Toph.
Yeah, but it's really hot for a very shaggy bison.
They're like, so.
What's up?
Yeah. Oh, beautifully timed.
Look at those beautiful buttresses. What's funny?
Nothing. We just like architecture.
As do I.
This guy's John Hammond. Spared no expense. Ooh.
Okay, the owl's not just a statue.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat the rope.
I know you're back there.
Creepy big talking owl.
I'm Professor Zay, head of
anthropology at Ba Sing Se University.
You should leave the way you came, unless you want to become a stuffed head of anthropology.
Are you the spirit who brought this library to the physical world?
Indeed. I am one Shitong, and you are obviously humans, which, by the way, are no longer permitted in my study. Humans only bother learning things to get the edge on other humans. Like that firebender who came to this place a few years ago, looking to destroy his enemy. Who are you trying to destroy?
What?
The Fire Nation.
Knowledge for knowledge's sake?
If you're going to lie to an all-knowing spirit being, you should at least put some effort into it.
I'm here with the Avatar, and he's the bridge between our worlds. He'll vouch for me.
We will not abuse the knowledge in your library, good spirit. You have my word.
Very well. I'll let you peruse my vast collection. To prove your worth as scholars, you have to contribute some worthwhile knowledge.
Please accept this tome as a donation to your library.
First edition. Very nice.
I have an authentic waterbending scroll.
These illustrations are quite stylish.
He's a collector.
Oh, I know.
Comic book.
I suppose that counts.
Oh, great spirit. Check this out.
You're not very bright, are you?
He's smart in other ways. Tactical brilliance.
Bright enough to fool you.
So, you like flying? Of course, I'm more comfortable on the ground where I can see. I feel the vibrations in the ground with my feet, but the sand is so loose and shifty.
Borders.
Hey, look at these weird lion turtle things.
Did you know in a past life you were left-handed?
I always knew I was special.
Well, that's like the most amazing thing.
Is he intending to like deal
Steal all this?
scrolls?
Yeah.
The darkest day in Fire Nation history. It's got a date at the top, but it doesn't say anything else.
What are you doing?
Sokka, where are you going?
I want to know what happened to the Fire Nation on their darkest day. This could be promising. The information on the Fire Nation should be right up here.
Firebenders.
They destroyed everything having to do with the Fire Nation.
Just when I think I'm one step ahead of the Fire Nation, it turns out they beat us here a long time ago. I need to know what happened on the darkest day. Hello, little weird fox guy.
I'll let you know.
Seems it's trying to
Pointing,
assist
yeah, right direction.
Guess I'll follow you.
Good fox.
And play a movie for you.
Oh, cool.
It's a planetarium that shows the heavens moving.
Sokka, try entering that date from that parchment you took.
Not in front of the fox, he's with the owl.
Oh, showed you this cool place.
I gotta hand it to you, Sokka. You picked the best mini vacation, for sure.
Hey, wait. What happened to the sun?
An eclipse?
Sun is behind the moon. It's a solar eclipse.
You're right, beautiful.
Now I get it. Something awful happened on that day. I don't know what, but I do know why. Firebenders lose their bending during a solar eclipse.
This is huge.
Oh,
Give him a treat.
We've
Good.
got to get this information to the Earth King at Ba Sing Se. The Fire Lord is going down.
the owl is pissed.
So predictable, and such terrible liars. From the beginning, you intended to misuse this knowledge for evil purposes. You think you're the first person to believe their war was justified?
Got a point.
Please, we're just desperate to protect the people we love.
And now, I'm going to protect what I love. I'm taking my knowledge back. You already know too much.
I already told you, I don't want to snuggle. Library's sinking! Library's sinking!
Damn, Toph. Trying to keep that whole freaking library up.
I beg you, do not destroy your vast collection of priceless tomes!
Yeah, the time for reasoning is over.
But the owl's gonna kill all the fox too.
But we still don't know when the next eclipse is gonna happen. If we leave this place, we'll never get the information. And come with me to the planetarium. I need cover. Katara, take Momo and get out of here. Go!
Hurry, Sokka! What is it now?
Ah, these cheese dicks.
Why are we doing this?
Because if this calendar can tell us about eclipses in the past? Then maybe I can project when the next one will be.
You can't possibly check every single...
We just need to check every day before Sozun's comet arrives. Because after that, well, try not to think about that.
Damn, how many days are they going through?
Come on, eclipse.
That's it. The solar eclipse. It's just a few months away. Got it. Now let's get to Bossing Say.
No!
Stop sinking.
Oh, she can't see.
I'm sorry, Appa.
At least I'll have one specimen to add to my collection. Your waterbending won't do you much good here. I've studied northern water style, southern water style, even foggy swamp style.
But have you studied Sokka style?
That's called Sokka style. Learn it. Wait! Professor, let's go!
I'm not leaving. I can't.
He's in his heaven.
I've spent too long trying to find this place.
Leave him.
I could spend an eternity in here.
You'll spend like 3 days without food and water and then you'll die. But sure, there'll be 3 blissful days.
Yep.
Whoa!
Now go save Appa.
There's a solar eclipse coming. The Fire Nation's in trouble now.
Where's Appa?
Oh, Toph, it's not your fault.
I know. We need to know what happened to Appa.
Yeah.
They got to get him back.
Yeah, and I'm very confident that they will. But it's just you hate to see it. Like this again, some creepy tribe is going to try to steal Appa. Now, last time they became friends with the Swamp People, and what was it like? I don't know, possum, chicken, or whatever that they had. I don't think they're gonna become friends with these people. I hope they don't hold back. I think when Toph gets her hands on them, she's going to unleash holy hell.
It was tough to see, but it was also, I was really glad to see how much it upset Toph that she couldn't protect Appa. That she, I think for the first time she kind of felt what it was like to have bad vision.
Yep.
And she did not handle that feeling of helplessness very well. And she wasn't helpless. I mean, she kept the library up. She did a big deal, but obviously she couldn't do everything. She's just one person. Also, those sand people, is there such a thing as sand bending? Or are they another kind of earth bender? Because that thing that they did when they planted their feet, it almost seemed like the sand kind of like came up and latched around their feet to give them stability.
Well, that's kind of what Toph did when she was trying to hold the thing up, because she kept like pushing the sand, so she like compacted the sand or whatever, so she wouldn't like slide on it. So I feel like that's kind of what they did. So I feel like they have some earth bending.
And maybe a different kind. I mean, like they've alluded to the different kinds of water bending styles. Even the owl was like, I've studied Southern and modern and like all this stuff. So I'm not saying they will be friends. The fact that they took Appa doesn't set a good tone for the relationship at all. But if Appa is unharmed and this is some kind of big misunderstanding or who knows, there's a world in which they could learn an additional skill from these people. No,
it's holy hell. But you bring up a good point. That it was really tough to see. But I mean, I'm glad they did it, but it was tough to see Toph have to struggle like that and like not being able to. I said at the time, I was like, oh, she can't see. Like, I mean, obviously, yes, I know she's blind, but like she still can see in her own way. But like she had talked about how it was fuzzy and hazy and with the sand. Tough to see her dejected like that afterwards, and like she blames herself. And like, there's only so much you can do. You can't keep up that whole freaking castle by yourself and protect Appa. So like, had to make a choice and had to save everybody else. Also, I guess good for that guy. He found his heaven and he's just gonna stay there and read books until he starves to death or dies from probably lack of water first.
Yeah, I didn't see much resources for water in there. I mean, the Fox were getting whatever they needed. So maybe there's a world in which he's able to live down there for decades, happily reading books. I don't know. Maybe.
We saw the good and the bad with Sokka. He had his good military strategy and had a lot of courage going back and trying to figure out when the next solar eclipse was going to happen, and risking his life for that, and then coming at the end, Sokka style. Yeah.
Aang at the end there, oh man, that was tough to see too. And like that is the feeling, right? Like if you've ever had a fur baby that's like gotten out of your backyard or something like that, like that instant, where are they? Mm-hmm. Just that gut-wrenching, visceral, like you feel your stomach's dropped out from you, and then like the tears just start. I mean, it was exactly what you'd expect the reaction to be if you've ever had that kind of connection. Oh,
I also loved just the little moments between Toph and Appa, how they like kept coming back and forth. Like I said last episode, they make a good job of not like forgetting characters and like, just, okay, yeah, because it could have been so easy for them to go to the library, we're focused on them in the library, and then we only go back to Toph and Appa when like those sand people come back to like steal Appa. But they didn't forget about them. They just like, just a little bit here, like, quick little 20-second scene or whatever. That was appreciated. And the little bonding time between Toph and Appa.
Agreed.
Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and see all of our reactions for this series in a playlist. Thanks so much for seeing our reaction for Avatar, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.